Hello everyone and welcome back to Make Your Mind. This is the next part of my latest sculpture. Thank you for tuning in to watch this video. Let me just move a couple things out of the way here. I was working a little bit of this off camera and I'd only just been working on it for about maybe like 5 minutes or so. Just trying to sort of, I guess, hone my ideas when it comes to what this creature is actually going to look like. And for those of you who didn't see part 1, make sure you click this card up on the top right. Go check out part 1, just so it gives you a little bit of backstory as far as what this creature is and what it's eventually going to become. So, as you can see, I've already started the coat. I added the little details, like the little strap here that goes over the front and the hood that kind of comes out. I kind of got the idea inspired from Six from Little Nightmares. So the coat was going to come down like that, and then maybe the Bible was going to come down like that, maybe. And then the creature is going to be inside of this, the corrupted amalgamation of the small child. But once again, I don't want to give away too much. Like I said, make sure you watch part 1. And we're going to continue on with this. So, let's go ahead and refine this. I had a couple of the sleeves to start to be made. Now the sleeves are going to go sort of on the side of the coat like this. Now I still... Well, I guess this will be the video I figure that out. Figure out the final details as far as the creature and, well, everything as far as just details concerned. Oh my gosh. Man, Stomps, you guys never you never proved or you never failed to bring amazing music. Definitely go check out Stomp's playlist. Those guys are amazing. Make sure I keep it in the camera. What I'm doing is I'm taking my finger and I'm just slightly blending in the jacket, the sleeves to the jacket, so that it all looks like one piece. I will say the one thing that is most annoying about this Sculpey clay is that when you warm it up, it gets very, very soft. Sorry, I had to pause it real quick because YouTube ad. Wow, that's annoying. But it's all good. So, there we go. Okay, so the raincoat's going to come out like this. Now, I have this little bit of almost iridescent mix of white and red. What I'm going to do is I'm going to mix, let's see, I got this skin tone color right here. I'm going to add some more of the skin tone to this color here with the red, just to give it that sort of, I'm inspiring, this design is inspired from many different avenues. I have some elements of like Little Nightmares, little elements of like John Carpenter's The Thing. A little bit of, heck, I mean, you could even go as far as to say a little bit like Slenderman, just with the sort of elusiveness. Gosh, in the gameplay, I have to say that the game, of course, in question is a Steam little indie game called Backrooms. The Backrooms 1998. I won't say much about the story, but I will say, imagine a game very similar in gameplay to, I mean, Alien Isolation. It's a survival horror game where you're stuck in the backrooms and you're being chased by something. Alright, there we go. So that's a pretty good mix right there. so I have the idea of sort of what I want to do as far as the design. Let's see. Ooh, look at that. You see the little bit of red tint that got into this pearl clay right here? That's pretty cool. It gives it like a little bit of it almost gives it like a marbling effect where it has these lines. It's pretty crazy looking. But now, well, I guess we're far enough into the video. This is the bit that I did. This is the bit that I did off camera. Yeah, as you can see, I was very much inspired by the thing. As you can see, I got the mix of tone here, and I got the person's face sort of kicked off to the side, and this massive just maw covered in teeth. Because the creature in the game actually has a mouth like this, but it looks like a texture that's kind of mixed into the creature itself, and the creature is a distorted version. It's a little off-putting, but what I'm basically trying to do is add my own interpretation and a sort of refinement of that design, because it's very scary, but at the same time, like, this is basically, imagine a person that got trapped into the Backrooms and essentially was corrupted by just their presence being there, and their spirit, their body was corrupted with this just gossamer sort of, yeah. That was the idea. So I'm going to see what I can do as far as I need to make it a little bit higher up. There we go. Yeah, I must admit, this was a very spur of the moment and a very obscure design, but man, this is turning out good already. Okay. So the hood is going to sort of come down like this. You're just going to barely see that head sort of kicked back. And it's meant to be sort of distorted and just, well, corrupted, essentially. So the raincoat's going to come out like this and down. The character is wearing jean shorts, so this is what the blue is for. Oh my gosh, this looks amazing already. Okay. Now, when you're being chased by the creature, it has these almost, I guess you could say almost a Slenderman style tentacles coming off of the back and the sides, and even a little bit out of the creature itself. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to essentially, what can I use here? I have this handy tool, my poker. I got my small poker and my big poker right here that I will use. I have one arm sort of hanging off the side. And another one coming like this. And then what I'll do, swing that to the side, swing the foot forward like this. So I'm trying to give it the idea of a pose, to where it's like this creature is indeed coming after you. So let's see here. So first and foremost, there we go, give it a real mouth, real maw. Okay, and then from here, so this is going to be coming out of the back. I'm going to, let's see here, I'm going to add a couple of little circles to the back here, mainly just to give it the idea like the tentacles coming out of the back are just tearing through the raincoat, essentially. then, let's see, I guess I could use a little bit of this armature wire, but I'd still have to figure out, like I said, I'm actually refining the design as I go. So the head is going to tilt back, and this massive, oh my gosh, it's so unsettling. Okay, so, and I guess the idea, like, one of the ideas that I had of this design was it was going to be very similar, like I said earlier, to John Carpenter's The Thing. So it would be a creature that looks like an innocent boy in a raincoat that's lost in the backrooms. And then when you get closer, it's sort of the corruption comes out, and it then attacks. And then it becomes a creature that you hide from in the game, very similar to John Carpenter's The Thing. How the creature, you know, it imitates a person or whatever it's attacked, and then becomes it and is able to imitate it, essentially be able to hide and then attack when it's least expected to. Okay, so now what I'm doing is I'm simply making a foot. So I'm doing this. Trying to use this sort of skin tone color, which if I switch, there we go. I changed my light. I got a light shining down, showing what this looks like. And then let's see here. I can use what name is. Let's use my good old putty knife here. Try to add some toes. Okay, so there's the start of a foot. And then here's the other foot, so these feet are going to come off of the bottom under here. So here we go. Kind of did this off camera just to see if I could make it look right. And it turns out I can. There we go. There's another foot, so that foot. Oh my gosh. This is very upbeat music for the creature that I'm making. Oh my gosh. Okay, so there's that. So let's go ahead and get the tone out of there, get that out of there. And now I gotta figure out what to do. Now I gotta figure out what I'm gonna do about the tentacles, because the tentacles have to come out of the back and even a little bit out of the front. So we've got these holes in the back here to give it the idea of being torn. There we go. And then what I'll do is I'll then poke holes, or just give it like a little bit of like a cave, kind of like this, to kind of make it look like it's torn through the raincoat, like the corruption of this thing is just tearing into itself, and it's sort of springing outward, like the body is barely able to contain whatever in the world this thing turns out to be. That's actually holding up pretty well on its own. So I have a bunch of these already pre-made. But should I? Yeah, I'm going to. I'm going to. Come on, there we go. I'm going to use a little bit of armature wire just to give it enough. Oh, where are my trimmers? Oh, I can't find them. is a smaller piece. There we go. So the smaller piece is going to go there. So there, 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 and there. I like the way how the hood of the raincoat is like tilted off to the side because the person's head is just like hiding back there. Oh my gosh, this is this is so unsettling. Okay, oh, one thing I certainly forgot. Let me make up a square piece right here. Make the raincoat pockets, there we go. So make another one. Okay. Now, let me go ahead and pause this real quick. I gotta go grab a tool real quick. Hold on. Alright. There we go. So I went to go grab my toenail clippers. Because these things are perfect for cutting the armature wire. Just a little bit smaller. Essentially just I'm using the armature wire more as an anchor point than I am using it as like an actual piece of armature. So, okay, that is going to work. So what I then do is I then take the armature wire, stick it into the tentacle like so, just barely sticking out. And then I stick it into the pre-done hole. Okay, there we go. And do the same thing again with this one. Just barely get it in there. So I got another one. See, I need something to prop this up real quick here. Let me get one of my handy dandy walnut blocks. And then just like that, there you go. Now I got two hands. That piece is a little too small. So let's see, I got a couple more pre-made here. There we go, there's another one. Ooh, I do like that. Look at that. There's like a hole going through. Ooh, this is turning out good. Okay. Once again, this is a little bit of an improv, so this is a sculpture idea. A concept, I guess. Okay, how many more holes do I need? I need to make 3 more. So there's 1, that's 2, and then that makes 3. Okay, there's another tentacle. I have 2 more of these already. I pre-made these on part 1.
Check out this verbo.
Now the YouTube ad, thanks a lot. It's one thing I don't like. They don't add the don't put the little yellow markers when they let you know that an ad's coming. Very annoying, YouTube, but whatever. Once again, I do these videos in one take, just so everybody can see everything that I'm making. Putting the tentacles in a cool pose. There we go. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to make a hand for the final piece. So what I'll do is I'll straighten this out, I'll flatten this out. This sort of down here. I need two hands to work on this. And then I take this and see if I can make some fingers. Not really. God, it's small. Yeah, I'm gonna have to do this one the old-fashioned way. I'm gonna have to make the fingers myself. What I'm trying to do is I'm trying to blend the fingers in a little bit so that it looks like a hand, but it's somewhat of a, I guess you could say it's a corrupted hand for sure. Then I will spread the fingers out a little bit more. This creature, you won't know if it's reaching out to get you or reaching out for help. And then, just to give it something even crazier. So there we go. There's the hand. I will say I've used a little bit of this pearl clay, and it's gotten this like metallic glitter all over everything. And I gotta say, definitely adds. Okay, let's add the final piece on. Alright, time stampers. This is your cue. For those of you who wanted to see the sculpture without watching the rest of the video, I know who you are. I watch the analytics. But here is my interpretation. Just move some of this stuff out of the way. I may have to try to stand this sculpture up. But here's my interpretation of the creature from the game The Backrooms, 1998. Whoa. Okay, now that it's all together, I actually didn't even mean to do this, but there are these little scratches down here from the piece of wood that I had leaned up from earlier. They've added to the sort of torn nature of this creature. Because the creature in the game, if you see pictures of it, you can see pictures of it on Google. I actually have a picture pulled up just off screen here. Actually, you know what? Let me place this down. Okay, you stay right there. There we go. This clay is actually, I must admit, Sculpey, once again, this clay is amazing. It's very soft, but it's able to hold its shape so well. And I have no armature wire in this sculpt at all, except for the tentacles to anchor them into place. I may go back and put some armature wire in later, but I wanted to go ahead and get this sculpt done for this video. But let me go ahead and show a picture of the original design of the creature from the game. Okay, so that's what the creature, this is the picture that inspired me to make this creature. So as you can see, it has these black tentacles coming out from the side. It wears the jeans with the feet. It has this raincoat on that's been severely corrupted, and it has this maw in the middle. But as you can see, the game is very, very distorted, so you barely see the creature at all. And these tentacles they're very Slenderman-like. This is like a combination of like Georgie from It, Six from Little Nightmares, The Thing, and Slenderman all at the same time, but running around chasing you in the back rooms. So that's what inspired this creature right here. That is what inspired this. So I've essentially taken sort of my own ideas and refined the idea. So as you can see, it has bare feet with the blue jeans, but this corruption of just flesh and teeth coming out of the middle of the jacket, and its head is slightly bent backwards underneath of the hood, and with his hand reaching out. You don't know whether it's trying to help you or trying to get you. But on the back of the raincoat here, it has all of these tentacle apparitions coming out all over its body, and when you see the creature walking around, the tentacles are just splayed out everywhere. It's this like shadow sort of corruption coming off of the creature. And I don't want to spoil it. Now, I didn't add a hand here because the raincoat was going to be long, so I wanted to go ahead and just leave that as it was and have just one hand sticking out. But there you have it. This is my interpretation of the creature from the indie game Backrooms 1988. And for those of you who don't know who this developer is, it's the same person that made the game The Trenches. If you haven't seen the IGP video, I'll leave a link to it down in the description below. And it is a horrifying game to a degree that I can't even begin to explain. Trenches is a freaking crazy game too, based in World War I. Let me go ahead and... There we go. So there it is. The creature that hunts you in Backrooms 1998. Definitely go check out the game. You can get the game on Steam. It's I guess it's done, or it may still be a work in progress. I'm not quite sure, but I will say, of all the Backrooms games so far, that one has to be the scariest. The music and the hallucinations and everything else are just absolutely terrifying. But making this out of the Sculpey clay, I can now bake it and make it a permanent addition to the sculpture collection here on this channel. Alright, and with that concludes the video. If you enjoyed content like this, don't forget to leave a like down below, and remember to subscribe, and hit that bell for notifications, so you don't miss the next video. I got some more sculptures coming, I got another viewer request on the way, and if you saw my community post that I posted not too long ago, I got a big one coming. It's, I've probably already given it away, but if you haven't seen that community post, go check it out on my channel. That one is going to be, that's going to be the next big one. I'm basically going to turn it into the tallest sculpture that I've ever done on my channel. So, stay tuned for those, and stay tuned for more sculptures to come. Thank you so much for watching this video. I will see all of you on the the next sculpture showcase here on Make Your Mind.